Welcome to Lochgilphead in West Scotland. Lochgilphead means chisel-shaped loch and straddles the great searching peninsula of Argyll, splitting a tourist archipelago which rings like a roll call of peals to such romantic and fascinating names as Highley, Jura, Mull, Colonsay and Bute. But today, Lochgilphead plays host to round 4 of It's a Knockout 1982! And indeed, a great warm welcome from the townspeople here at Lochgilphead, noted and famed for their hospitality. And now, a few introductions for you. We've got Ashley on the scoreboard, flanked by Mike Swan and Arthur Ellis. And we couldn't start a programme in Scotland without the skirl of the pipes. And here they go. Watch out, here's trouble. Welcome. Welcome, please, our special guest today, the Krankies, of course, and Stu Francis from Krankies. Well, now then, young Stu, what have we got to say to us today?
Mrs. Hall, I've been dying to meet you. I'm your fan. I've seen all your films, I've bought all your records, and when you do that baking, I could prize open a mince pie. We've travelled a long way to be with you today.
And what happened to Robin McGregor? I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
No, he...
Stuart Hall, I know your brother. Town Hall. I know you joke, I've got a million of them.
Go on then, let's have another one.
I like your jacket, your tailor's got a good sense of humour.
Well, I believe the weather in Blackpool is very much like it is here in Lochgilphead, because you're doing a bomb on the North Pier, aren't you?
On the North Pier at Blackpool, yes. We're there for 22 weeks.
It's fan-dabby-dozy.
Well, fan-dabby-dozy to your marathon, because you have a workstation to go to.
Yeah.
So, to the beat of the drum and the skell of the
I
pipe.
prefer the mouth organ myself.
Little applause for... Well, now, as they make their way to their workstation, let us now welcome the teams. They're all colour-coded. First of all, we begin with the team of green, and they are Oban. In the yellow, we have the team of Perth. And finally, in the red, the home team of Lochgilphead. And the theme today is holidays in bonny Scotland. Scotland's for me and everybody. And we begin with the donkey ride. But our donkeys are bigger and better than anybody's, and wilder too. Fed on wild oats. There are 6 of them, 2 from each team. They go round the course, round Arthur Ellis, knock him down and hair back. The last one's eliminated. But the winner gets 6 points. Right, Arthur. With you. Mount goes to horse. We are ready for Arthur.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Straight down. Oh, solid phalanx as they go round Arthur Ellis for the first round. Oh. Lochgilphead in the lead. Followed by Perth. You can't afford to be last in this race. Lochgilphead first, then Perth. Oban, 3 and 4. Fifth, Lochgilphead. Perth lose 1. Arthur?
Perth, the first to be eliminated. 1 point.
1 point for Perth. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Ready?
We're going to get run down.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Perth off to horse. Rebound quickly. A dreadful pile-up there at Valentine's, and Oban are coming in. Oban coming to 1 and 2. The Tizzys coming in for Lochgilphead. Move the debris. Don't shoot the horse, kill the jockey. Arthur.
Perth, also their second horse to be eliminated.
Oh, lined up. Lined up, yes, come on.
3, 2, 1.
Well. Oban first. Lochgilphead are down again. Now Lochgilphead. Oh, technical foul. Come on, Lochgilphead. Look at this. Oh, he has a fight here. Look at this. Fending off. Oh.
Oban, the third horse to be eliminated.
Oban have gone, so we're left with 2. Lochgilphead shift the hoof.
3, 2, 1.
Off we go. That's a very lively Oban nag. Indeed, to goodness it is. That is Jeannie Campbell on her. So who's going to finish first? For Lochgilphead, it's Linda. Linda, I think Tizzy's gone. Arthur?
Ready?
Who's eliminated? Lochgilphead have lost one.
Lochgilphead, yeah.
Here's the final.
Ready?
Oban versus Lochgilphead.
3, 2, 1.
And over and away. It's Jeannie Campbell on Faster Than Lightning from Linda Farrar on Going Too Slowly. Your applause, if you please, for the jockeys and the horses.
Right. Lochgilphead, they scored 9 points. Oban, of course, won the race, but they also scored 9 points. And Perth had the 5th and 6th position, so they only scored 3 points.
I think they all know it's an accumulated total.
That's right. Now the points to the master scoreboard. 3 points to Lochgilphead.
3 points to Lochgilphead.
1 point to Perth.
1 point to Perth.
3 points to Oban.
And 3 points to Oban. The gloves already down. Well, up top there is Kevin McKinney of Oban. At the top of our ball game, and opposite him is John McAlpine from Lochgilphead, and down below me I have David Livingston and Craig Campbell, and they're 2 hefty farmers rippling with huge muscles. Oh, yes, they are. Superman 2 and Garth, your workstations fly. They have to bang the gong, raise the ball, it has to be collected, and of course there's a counter to enable you at home to count. Arthur, let us begin. Oh, wait a minute. I espy a joker. Come in. Here it is. And on the front, the legend of the Spanish Main, a galleon. A damsel steppeth forward to tell us all about it.
The galley of Lorne is the symbol of the lordship of the Isles. her descendants, Lorne, brought the stone from Ireland to Scotland in the Galley of Lorne to form the Dalriadic dynasty.
And you've read all that. You could have memorised, naughty girl. Fly, then. Take it away. Take it away. Wish you the very best of luck, as we always do with jokers, and call for Arthur, who says, in his immortal words...
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
They bang the gong for Lochgilphead in the red. That in the green is a young girl called Anita. Now Lochgilphead. That is Anita. That is the other Anita, Anita Sinclair, a student of Lochgilphead. At the bottom, banging away, Craig Campbell, a farmer. There'll be very little in this game. It doesn't require the greatest strength in the world to make the ball bounce. But Oban are leading with 19 balls to 14 for Lochgilphead. Let's look at the Oban technique. David Livingston, I told you, a farmer's boy at the top, Kevin. And it looks as if they're going to slaughterize this game and get 6 points on the joker. They're just piling the balls in. 25 for them against 24 Lochgilphead. And Oban have done it. Arthur.
Oban scored 28 as against Lochgilphead 21. Now the points. 2 points to Lochgilphead.
2 points to Lochgilphead.
3 points to Oban. They played the joker, double it up to 6. 6 points to Oban.
6 points to Oban. The challenge is well and truly thrown. 9 points to Oban, 1 to Perth and 5 to Lochgilphead. And for the first round of this marathon, we go to the Krankies and Stu.
Well, Stu, aren't you glad I brought you here up to Scotland?
Yes, beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. I could wrestle with a bagpipe. I could.
Well, behind us here's Loch Fyne.
Loch Fyne.
Loch Fyne.
Hey,
What?
is that the one where the monster lives?
No, that's Loch Ness. There's no monsters in this loch.
That's where you're wrong.
Why?
Just look over your shoulder.
Oh, Jimmy, what are you doing behind here? Come here, get in here. What are you doing?
I was visiting that man in that castle.
What man?
The Duke of Argyll lives
He doesn't live in that castle. He lives a few miles up the road.
Yeah.
Listen, where have you been?
That was ages. You know what he made me do?
What?
I had to swim all the way from Campbelltown right up that loch.
You swam all the way up that loch.
Good, eh?
That must have been hard.
No, the swimming was all right. It was going out the sack that worried me.
Well, the reason we're standing here is this is a marathon game. And the idea of this game is you've got to knock all 10 of these castles down to gain a maximum of 50 points.
Yeah.
But we don't know what the value of each castle is, because the value of these castles has been written down in this envelope, in a piece of paper.
Written down, placed in this envelope, which has been sealed and signed by Prince Rainier, and then they were flown out to us this morning from Monaco on a chartered jet under the BBC's Secrets Act.
Do you think I come up the Clyde in a banana boat? Eh?
It doesn't leave you. It reads to... The idea is we have Linda Farrow over here from Lochgilphead. And Linda's going to be firing the water jet to try and knock down the castles. And we have defending the castles from Perth, Brian Watt. Let's have a look at Brian. Now, they only need to knock down 9 of these castles to get the maximum of the 50 points. But you could be left with one of the castles which had 10 points. Therefore, you would only get 40 points. The idea being that you don't know the value of these castles, so you've got to try and defend them all. But when the first 9 are down, that's it. So,
And I suggest we get out of the way because Mike, the referee, is now ready to blow the whistle. And we're in the line of fire.
Can I have a bite of your lollipop?
get off there, Jimmy. And here we go. Best of luck to you both.
Okay.
Right.
Attention. 3, 2, 1.
And Brian's doing well. Oh, there's one there's another one got down.
And Brian tells me he's very, very fond of water sports, and he will be after this.
He's also very fond of judo.
Judo, yes, Brian's good at judo. He also likes flower arranging.
Linda's doing very well. She's a biochemist in a fish farm.
Well, look at this. He's now...
That's it. That's the 9 down.
That's it, 9 down.
Let's see what the score.
Underneath that castle there there is no score.
No score.
So therefore, the score is maximum 50.
50 points!
50 points! Ooh, oh dear. All that water's made me need the toilet. 50 points.
50 points, Jimmy.
Right. And that goes up in the top one,
That's a
doesn't it?
5 and a nothing.
Oh, I can't find a wee hole.
You got a ladder?
Yeah, that's 50, right? 50 for Lochgilphead. Right, that's 50 for Lochgilphead. Hand you back to Uncle Stuart.
Well, thank you, Jimmy Lad. And now we're going to make some fishing nets. Continuing the theme of holidays, the two boys here, Perth in the yellow, are going to joust against the two boys of Oban in the green. They have ropes, and they have to go up through our ropes as if they were making a fishing net. They dive in the bottom and then thread themselves in the rope to the top, come down. Number 2 boy takes over. First to finish with the pattern is the winner, and Arthur Seth.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oban, of course, in the green. Nothing in it so far. For Perth, it's the Thompsons. It's Russell Thompson, top there for Perth, in the yellow. And Drew Thompson, no relation at all, for Oban coming down. And Oban in the lead. And you have to make sure you thread it properly. Go in and out and in and out. And Arthur is very strict with the rules. Oban in the lead. From Perth. So the Thompsons have finished. Arthur comes in to adjudicate. He's got to get out of the structure before young Ralph can take over. Come on. Quickly. Oban at the top. Andrew. Oban are coming down and will possibly win it. You've got to get it right. I can't tell you if he's won because only one man knows the laws and interprets them. That's Arthur. It's all gone very quiet. Definitely quiet. A little applause for Oban as they finish.
Right, so the winners, Oban.
Oban the winners.
And the points.
Yes.
2 points to Perth.
2 points to Perth.
3 points to Oban.
3 points to Oban. And Oban will want some stopping at the moment because they have 12 points on the master scoreboard. Lochgilphead have 5 and Perth have 3. On to game number 4. The azure blue Lochgilp continues south to become Lochfine, and it's surrounded by verdant and mountainous land, hewn by the Ice Age, and it goes down as far south as Campbelltown to the Mull of Kintyre and north to the hub of the Western Isles, Oban. But enough of the poetry because we have the giants, and this one has a very nasty, nasty case of trench foot. I'll get a Acropolis, my boy, to see to that. And Audrey is here, has tied a balloon to his right hand. Down the course he goes with the 2 other teams and hands over the balloon at the other end. Total 3 balloons. Mayhem will ensue on Arthur's whistle.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
It's Lochgilphead in the lead. The girls at the other end detach the balloon and Lochgilphead first away. There it's Oban. That is known as the Perth Parade. A soft shuffle set to music. The music coming from the Western Isles, born on the Atlantic breeze. Lochgilphead, but he mustn't lose the balloon. Big Ian Campbell. And he's 2 giant lengths in the lead. 3 balloons. And who collects them at the other end? It's Tizzy, Carmichael collecting. Bit of a character. But now Lochgilphead and Perth. Neck and neck. Foot to foot. Eyeball to eyeball. Look at them rolling away. 1 minute to go. It's critical. Anita ties the balloon to her giant. And that is Perth. That is Audrey. Lochgilphead away and coming in. A little turn up to the book. Tizzy Carmichael, all of it, Tizzy, there she is on the right of the picture. Takes it. Stows it away. And back down the course. Off. Oh, give me a nice big ah, will you? Come on. We think he's won it. Give him a nice cheer then. Come on, cheer him up. Arthur, you had my heart in my mouth then.
Yes. And the winners, Lochgilphead. In second place, Oban. In third place, Perth. And the points.
Yes.
3 points to Lochgilphead.
3 points to Lochgilphead.
1 point to Perth.
1 point to Perth.
2 points to Oban.
2 points to Oban. The scores, Perth 4, Lochgilphead 8, Oban 14, and once again, it's over to the marathon and Stu and the Krankies.
Well, here we are back at the marathon. What are you doing?
Yeah, I could do some damage with this too, couldn't I? I'm going to look up it. Hello.
What's that?
I can see the man at the fire station.
Let's have a look. Oh, you're so stupid.
Oh, you're daft, you two.
I've got a good idea.
What?
Why don't you stand over there in front of them castles and me and Jimmy will play with this hose?
No, thank you, because we can't, because we're waiting here. We've got Maureen Angelini from Oban. Well,
Is she a friend of Tony Macaroni's?
she's going to be firing a water jet this time, and defending is John McAlpine from Lochgilphead. 3, 2, 1. And they're off for good. And John's doing well this time. Oh, there's 3 gone down. No. It's getting very slippy there now, I think. Maureen doing a marvellous job. That's the 9 gone, that's it. Now let's see. Let's see what the damage is.
Well, the last one to go down was the second one in from there.
Second one in?
Yes, and there's 10 points for that, so we take that away, and that means that 40 has scored.
40 points.
And that was for Oban.
Jimmy, that's upside down.
All right, hold on.
Oh, he's
Four.
got me, Anne.
These are funny hooks. Whoever designed these? Silly. Typical BBC. There you are. 40 points for Oban. Way! Over to you, Uncle Stuart, with a funny jacket.
Well, thank you very much, Jimmy. My tailor will be on to you by the next post. But I told you Lochgilphead was a lovely little town, and there you can see it for yourself. 2,000 people live here, and they give you that typically west of Scotland welcome. They are really quite fantastic. And now, there is a fisherman from Perth. He is called Brian. He's holding a giant rod in the middle of our own version of Lochgilphead. And he's fishing for fish as big as the one that I'm holding in my hands. Naturally, in knockout, everything is larger than life. Even the hook is bigger than that. So he's got to get the fish and hand them to his teammate at the other side of the pool. There is an element I'll tell you something about as the game unfolds. Arthur. Oh, a joker. Oh, the Perth joker. Come in. The Perth joker. Flipping heck. Pointed at the camera, and let me come amongst you and ask you what the Perth mascot is.
This is Johnny, it's short for Johnston, and he's named after St Johnstone, which is the ancient name for Perth.
Wonderful. I wish you the very best of luck. And you've got the Fair Maid of Perth, celebrated in song and legend. Right, exit, and Arthur will start the game. Good luck to everybody. Arturo.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Brian has to snare the fish. When he does, his teammate There he is fishing away. He's got to get it to her. And if she can reach it, then it's a good fish. They now have two. Perth, of course, was once the former capital of Scotland. And as we told you in the Joker, until the 17th century, Perth was also known as St. John's Town in honour of the patron saint. And it's... Another rod is coming in. There's strength through joy for you, Brian. Well, he's doing what he can with the old rod. And of course, the Lochgilphead folks aren't going to let him get away with that. Rocking away the elastic, as you see. On either side, there's the opposition. That's Maiden. On the other end of the elastic is Matthew. But he's got a lot of fish. It's 4. It's a good run, this. For young Brian Watt. Karate expert, water skier superb. Arthur says, award him some applause, everybody. It was a very fine run. Very sporting.
And a very good score for Perth. They scored 5, and I allowed 10 seconds extra because of the broken rod.
Down below we come to Alistair Dewar of Lochgilphead, the fisherman. Five to beat Arthur.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
That was a brilliant bit of fishing from Perth. The waters of the loch, the Western Isles, teeming with salmon and trout. And in another one, 2. And Loch Fyne, which is a continuation of Lochgilphead, the famous cured herrings, the Loch Fyne kippers. 5 to beat. 3. The opposition are Oban. Alistair Dewar, Lochgilphead, the mechanic, rugby specialist. There you are, determination. Because the winners today go to Switzerland. Oh, it came off. So near. They go to Switzerland, to Tesseract, in the south of Switzerland. Near Lugano. Yes, it's good if he can hand it over, get it to his teammate. And that's Liz Pollock. That is 4. 4. 1 to draw. 1 to draw. You need this one. Alistair, you need it. You're running out of time. Almost. And... Oh, give him a little applause then, a little applause, because...
And the score for Lochgilphead, 4.
Drew Thompson off Oban.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
He knows what he has to do. Well, Oban, if you don't know, is the heart of the West Highland holiday scene. Something for everybody. Accommodation, activities, shops, a centre for every conceivable form of water sport, apart from giant fishing like this. And Oban, of course, the gateway to the Isles. And its busy pier, ferries cast off the magical Isles of Mull, Tiree, Coll, Colonsay, and Iona. There's more coastline, I am told, in the Western Isles than in the whole of France. Over 2,000 miles. Sandy beaches and coves. Waters for the fishermen. Mountains for the climbers and ramblers. But what for Master Thompson but one fish? Two but he's not up with the clock. Perth, of course, on the joker with 5. It looks like a good joker played, and Perth need the points. Only 4 on the master scoreboard so far. 6 would take them to 10. And they've only 3. Arthur, little turn up.
Yes, and the score, Perth scored 5, Lochgilphead 4, Oban 3. And the points, 2 points to Lochgilphead.
2 points to Lochgilphead makes them 10.
3 points to Perth to play the joker, double it up to 6. 6 points to Perth.
Makes them also 10.
1 point to Oban.
And 1 point to Oban now makes them 15. On the other side of the bay, we have the Clock Lodge, which was the coachman's house to the castle. Apparently, there's legend here that the Laird of Kilmorey fell out with the townspeople here, so he built a causeway across the loch to avoid them, and that is the last remnant. It bears no resemblance at all to what we are going to play on the tandems here, because this gentleman is totally blind. He can't see a thing. That is so, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
You haven't put a pinprick in those eyes, have you?
No.
You promised me?
Promise.
Naughty slap wrist if you have. So, his only means of getting from one side of the arena to the other is the voice of his teammate, and she says...
Left and right.
Left and right. Let us hope you can distinguish one from the other. Yeah. And Arthur?
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Up the course through the slalom poles. Perth are on their way after a slow start. The Perth pair, Russell Thompson, Fiona Turner. On the right of your picture, Lochgilphead in picture now. Craig Campbell and Nita Sinclair, they're in second place. Oban have done a wheelie at the top. It's 4 laps. Perth have made the turn. Ignore the fact that they knocked the slalom poles down. It doesn't mean a thing. They're not going to have points deducted. Perth slowing up. Lochgilphead coming up. Where are the Lochgilphead cheers? Well, Lochgilphead are coming up. They're now level. They're in the lead. One minute to go, and Perth are coming up again. They're in the crowd. And Perth came up from nowhere.
Perth are the winners. In second place, Lochgilphead. In third place, Oban. And now the points. 2 points to Lochgilphead.
2 points to Lochgilphead.
3 points to Perth.
3 to Perth.
1 point to Oban.
And the contest is narrowing now. The points are Lochgilphead 12, Perth 13. And Oban 16, and once again on the marathon, it's Uncle Stu and the Krankies.
Yes, thank you very much indeed, Stuart. It's getting exciting. I'm so excited. Ooh, I could harass a haggis. Well, here we are back at the marathon game, and this time we have the team from Perth who are going to be trying to do the scoring. And playing for Perth, we have Audrey Dow, and defending for Oban is David Livingstone. So as the tension begins to mount...
Talk about tension. Where's Jimmy got to?
Jimmy. Jimmy!
Jimmy, where are you?
Cranky, he's here. What's he? So, as we say, the... Oh! Would you put it down? Ow! Oh, my foot.
I'm practicing for the Highland Games.
Oh, dear.
But do you mind if we get on with this game?
Yes.
As we say, it's back to the marathon. And once again...
I think, Jimmy... Oh, you've got the letter.
I've got the secret site
Where's
here.
it from this time? I suppose it's come from Australia this time.
No, Campbelltown.
Oh.
So...
Paul McCartney give you?
You did, personally. So I'm going to give this to Mike. And what I suggest now is, Jimmy, if you just stand there in front of that fire hose, and Ian, you come with me.
Time you had a wash anyway.
Time he had a wash.
Time you had a wash. Right,
so, Mike, if you open the envelope... Oh, it's exciting.
I thought it was a blank.
No,
But it's not.
There it is.
Come on,
Right
let's
then.
move away.
So here we go then. Perth versus Oban.
3, 2, 1.
Off they go! Right, Audrey, let's see what you can do. Oh, she's doing very well indeed. There's 2 down already. There's David trying very, very hard for Oban. Stay in there, David. All he needs now is a soap on a rope. That's 4 down. That's 4 down. Audrey's doing very well in 5. Get a job with the fire brigade.
She likes squashing.
Squashing hockey. She's good at hosing as well, isn't she? There's another one gone. 2 to go. 2 to go, Audrey, nearly there. David trying very, very hard. Hanging on. And believe me, it's very difficult. This water comes out with some speed. 1 more to go. Just 1 more. Time's ticking by. Audrey, just 1 more. David standing there, very firm. Strong bit of defending that. Well done, David. Audrey leaning as far forward as she can.
David's a farmer, as I said, and he likes football and running, his hobbies. Okay. He's not
Just
running away
1 more
from
to
this
go,
one.
Audrey. He's staying in there, isn't he?
Getting like a
It's also
swimsuit.
very wet underfoot. There's more under his feet than there is in the loch.
He's filling it off back up again, I think. Or is he draining it?
Stay in there, David, stay in there. After all this, I hope it's not a blank. Oh, it's gone. It's gone right. Join Mike to find out exactly what happened with the last one.
Well, now this is rather tricky because the one that
tricky, is it?
Yes, the one that is been defending for most of the time. There was no score anyway.
No score.
What a pity he didn't defend that one. So really, the score leaves us with 45.
45 points, Jimmy.
45, right?
That's a 4 under 5.
Right. There we are. 4 and a 5.
4 under 5. 45 points.
Points to Oban. It's a pass. 50, 40, 45.
Now then, what we're going to do now, Jimmy, is transfer to the main scoreboard.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we go over to Lochgilphead, and they had 6 points.
Lochgilphead, 6 points, Jimmy.
6 points. Right. That girl, Ashley, she goes like this. It didn't work for me, why? I'll try it again. Maybe the wee man's gone to sleep behind here. Are you here, Mr. Oh, it's moving. 6 points.
6 points.
That makes it 18.
A total of 18. Right then. So now we move on to the Perth score.
And for Perth,
And we do
Perth,
it again.
for Perth, there were 4 points.
4 points for Perth, Jimmy.
What? 17 for Perth.
17 points.
And then we go over to the Oban and we go.
And for Oban, 2 points.
2 points for Oban.
What?
What are you doing mincing about like that?
I was just saying that Ashley, isn't she lovely?
She's a lovely girl. Don't you be so rude making a fool of her like that.
She's got a lovely... Chris!
Will you stop messing about? We're trying to do this properly.
Now, it's a very exciting situation now. We've got
Yeah.
How many have we got?
2 at 18.
18. Let me have a look. Move.
Lochgilphead's got 18.
Did you do that right?
Yeah.
18, 17.
Perth 17. Oban 18.
We're having problems here with the figures. Back to you, Mr. Hall. Now, are you sure? Did you do
Yeah,
that right?
I did it.
Well, thank you, you lot. And now a memorable match made for middleweights between Maurice McLanahan of Perth in the yellow and Duncan Aitken of Lochgilphead in the red. And I must ask, because Maurice is a policeman and Duncan is responsible for all the water around the Western Isles, well, what do you think about today, Dunk?
Well, I never thought I would see knockout in this part of the world, and it's just magic to win it. And, well, I hope we win.
Not only that, but there's something at the other end that makes it essential for you to win. Yeah. But first of all, what do they have to do with this match of 3 rounds? Well, first of all, they dive onto our version of the Lochgilp. Come through the bed of foam. Over the next hump, another bed. Until they arrive at the finish, and there they have the prize. 6 mermaids await their presence. They have to be carried bodily back down the bed. First 3 at the end wins, but now, at long last, the Lochgilphead Joker. Here it is. And welcome. Hey! And, well, talking of jokers, we've got this trio here. Well, no,
Excuse me, you tell... He's stupid. You tell that to Mr.
Do you know
Hall.
what I've just seen? I've just seen Bonnie Prince Charlie and Flora MacDonald sail across there in a dinghy and get out the other side and go onto a number 9 bus going all the way to Glasgow.
Don't tell lies, Jimmy.
You're telling lies, isn't it?
I have!
The number 9 bus doesn't go to Glasgow.
You're both, Barney. You're both a pair of jokers.
we're going to crack on with this competition because those hussies are going to go tearing over here in a minute and all heck will be let loose. Chut, chut, then. Arthur, where are you with the whistle? At the bottom, here comes.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Duncan on his joker. He picks up Tizzy. Come on, Tizzy. Up you go. Oh, come on. At the moment, it's Perth. This is Tizzy Carmichael, a teacher of PE, coming in. What a game. Mayhem. Perth in the lead. And he picks up Susan. Duncan picks up Linda Farrar. Oh, Linda's going. She's swimming it. What a race. Come on, you're catching up, Duncan. He had a bad start. There's the air bit with nobody on it, but coming over for Perth. This great policeman Morris. The last one is Helen, who's a bank clerk. Well, there'll be jokes at the bank about this, I'm sure. Next Monday. They're having a few problems, but here we come. Anita Sinclair. It's Anita and Duncan against Helen. It could be... Where's Anita? Yes, it could be a race to the death. It's on, it's... Look at this. Just look at the scene. This is the spirit of knockout. Artificial wigs, body stockings, mermaid costumes, et al.
Perth won by a fraction of a second. And the points. 2 points to Lochgilphead, but they played the joker. Doubled up to 4. 4 points to Lochgilphead.
4 points for Lochgilphead. Ashley twinkles, and it gallops up to 22, and she says now...
3 points to Perth.
Makes them 20. And we go to the final act with Oban 18, Perth 20, Lochgilphead 22. Well, here we are, lovely audience behind me, giving me a wave. Come on, that's it, because everything is on the last game, and it is all about building up a very famous monster, not from this lock here, but over on the other side. And look at them trembling with nerves. Here they are, ready for it. 11 pieces of a jigsaw to mount up the castle. The winner, a trip to Switzerland, Arthur. Put them out of their misery and stop the trembling.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Where are the cheers for Lochgilphead? Do we hear them? There are 11 pieces of the fabled monster of Loch Ness. Lochgilphead in the lead from Oban in the middle. The young lady from Lochgilphead on the left of the picture, Audrey. Going up now. That is Alistair for Lochgilphead. Gordon with this piece now to put them again in the lead, but Oban fighting back. And Perth. They're absolutely even. The girls take over. All 3 girls are now on. So for Lochgilphead, we have Maeve, a nurse, performing what you might call a very delicate operation. A key fanatic, and you need to be to scale the heights like this. But she's behind now. Perth and Oban in the lead. The boys taking over. Alistair Dewar has a lot to do. Coming down, Perth. In the yellow nearest to us. Joe and John. The last piece for everybody, and this is now very exciting. Up goes the head of the Loch Ness Monster. If Oban win it, they'll pick up 3 points, and Lochgilphead will go to Switzerland. If Lochgilphead win it, they've cleared the board anyway. It's between Perth and Lochgilphead. It's between the Lochgilphead have to get into it now, and yes, Perth have won it. Perth have come in first, picking up the 3 points. You won it with 3 points. Perth have won it with 3 points. But if Lochgilphead came in second, they pick up 4 points.
Yes. Perth are disqualified because on the last one, they put 2 people had to go up to put the head on. There's only 1 person allowed to go up. Oh. 1 person allowed to go up, and they sent 2 people up to put the head on. 1 person only, so Perth come last.
Oh.
The winners, Lochgilphead. In second place, Oban. Now the points.
Yes.
3 points to Lochgilphead.
3 points to Lochgilphead.
2 points, 1 point to Perth.
1 point to Perth.
And 2 points to Oban.
2 points to Oban. But fortunately, Perth won't be deprived of a trip to Switzerland. No. It's only local pride at stake. So, Lochgilphead, the winners with 25 points, and the Krankies and Stu at the scoreboard.
And here we have the chairman of Argyll and Bute, Mr. Frank Spears. Congratulations, Frank. And you're going to Switzerland?
Oh, God bless Lochgilphead.
God bless Lochgilphead. And why not?
We like Lochgilphead.
And on behalf of it's a knockout. There you are.
Oh, is this all
Frank?
for me and Lochgilphead?
It's a lovely wine carafe, I think, or it's maybe a sample bottle, I don't know.
But I'm a teetotaler. Oh.
Well, I hope you can ski when you go to Switzerland, can you?
Oh, I'll ski anywhere if you're coming with me.
Congratulations.
Have a fan-dabby-dozy time.
Oh, I like that.
Well, let's find out where they're actually going, because once again we go down the scoreboard. From the top, Charnwood are going to Caprera, that lovely island owned by Italy. Keswick go to Scheveningen in Yugoslavia. Christchurch are going to Issy-les-Moulineaux, which is in Paris, France. And today's winners, Lochgilphead, go to Tesseret, which is in the Ticino, that's the south part of Switzerland. What a magnificent, magnificent day. And Krankies, thank you very much, and Stu.
Thank you, Stuart. It's been fabulous. We've loved it. We've had a lovely day.
Absolutely hubba-dubba-doobie.
Well, with that, we say to everybody, thanks for being with us, and bye-bye from Lochgilphead. Bye-bye, everybody.